My leg.
My leg.
You don't have any legs.
He's
Oh,
legless.
dang it. I'm an elf?
What?
I say he's Legolas.
So I was like, oh, Legolas.
Why'd you say Legolas?
No, because I'm legless.
Shut the fuck up.
It took you that long.
Killing you both.
Yeah.
Alright, floor 1.
Alright, dog. I'm gonna be reading all this story shit, so just letting you know, Roby.
No.
Which, hey, it's Mega Christmas.
Mega Kanishmas.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Fuck is that?
King of the castle. King of the castle.
Okay.
Alright, I don't use the restroom.
Alright. It's time to go to work. Good evening. Joe, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in a casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm so surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, almost here. You know there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that? Come on, Jill, greet it properly. Welcome to Wait. Ah! Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up. It's become a reflex. Wait. Almost came in your usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silence. Silly question. Never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs want him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What are you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer? The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks just like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we will be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too? Having you is the very least a good idea for gifts. It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well, dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour?
Oh.
Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh my god, it's Big Dog.
Dog, it's big dog.
Fucking Big Dog and Cause, bro. Hold on, I just remembered.
Was this like a sex thing?
Oh. Hello, Joe. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See? That's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help out, I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but I'll take a bit. Can you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly or burn that bitch. So how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. You should be like, Jill, go search some drinks. Alright. Let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Big Dog says games are for kids. Kyle says I'm in. Gillian says sure, I'll play. Sounds fun as long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. I'll bet you'll play. Damn. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill! Yes? You start, pick someone. Oh, let's see. Look on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Just fucking Big Dog just staring at... Not fucking Big Dog, but fucking... Red Sheba just staring. You don't know where he's looking. I pick myself. Well, let's pick Gillian. Okay then, Gil, what do you pick? Jill picked Gillian, who chose Truth. Truth? What's your last name? Dare! I picked Dare! Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well. Me, pick me. You, the dog. Come on. There, I dare you. No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Sit. Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir. Whatever, you did it. Alright. You the blonde. Pet me. Whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands, I guess.
Back.
Alright then, Jill. I'll go with Dare. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really? Okay. You're good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves right. Then he was... Sorry, I need to put... Sorry, I need to use the bathroom. Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped her bra though. It felt like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure the poor thing must be subject to. You have a pretty triumphant look on your face though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone is done talking about my bra, let's move on. Wonder how long until the food is done. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Fine, we'll pick Dorothy. Dorothy. Yes, I picked there. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Alright. So the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. Okay then, Dana. I picked there. I dare you to stare honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Sure. Please stop. 7 seconds.
7
And done.
seconds.
Okay then, dog. Yes, challenge me. Chase your tail, but only make 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now? 2. Ah! That was 3. Good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. There. I dare you to call me a good boy. This fucking dog. Good boy. Yes!
Yes!
I'm getting hungry. Alright, let's pick Alma. Okay, Alma. True for there. Dare. Then I dare you to call Gil by his real name. Gillian. So you can actually do it. Of course I can. But mixing with Dilbert is more fun. Well then, Dorothy. True for dare. I'll pick truth. Do you have any dreams you want to eventually fulfill? Well, this might sound silly, but I want to work with kids. Oh? I have a friend that works in an orphanage. I help her from time to time. And I find it so much fun to work with kids, I can't explain why. If I had to pick another job or think of something I want to eventually try, that would be it. Teacher, nurse, pediatrician, something like that. That wasn't an answer I expected. Me neither. What are you implying? Okay. Hey John, pick. Dare. I dare you to say something nice about all of us playing. Well, you are a pretty cheerful girl, Dorothy. Of course I am. Chief, well, I pretty much owe you everything for giving my life any semblance of order. Of course you do. Alma, you can be a really caring person. Can be. And Jill, you're a pretty smart girl. I wonder if that's true. So is nobody gonna say anything nice about him in return? What is there to say? He's one of the nicest, most responsible guys I've met. The kind that gets you talking through an expression of sincere interest. The kind of guy that will go through the extra mile even when asked not to. And they finally giving us W's! Of their own fucking bullshit! You could always say that more frequently, you know. A bell? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go! You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. What if I don't want to be careful? Huh? True for there, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana's making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All this helped me keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? That's Katusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types? I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If we tweak the circumstances, and not that different from one of you going to a war, I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've got to go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance to spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill. Hey, Jill's back. Jill. Mom, I'm scared.
Whoa! I'm pissing on the moon!
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Wait, what? What happened?
But I'm coming home! I'm back in the fucking building!
Oh, chapter 3, okay. I thought the game was ending.
Doodles there. That sounds good right now.
The name of this chapter means sweet, is what the fucking achievement's gonna say. And this one means sweet. Ain't that sweet? I'm about to kill you! Rent is due on the 30th?
$10,000.
Bruh. Or you'll be evicted. Jill wants to see if Alex's doll beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up! Fuck you! Wow. You wouldn't believe what happens next. Blah blah blah. Wait, what? Emergency district. Listen to the injured drivers. This time has been reported 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however, that's a promise. Oh. Let's see. Okay, whatever the fuck happens here. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the world's current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots. Just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer. TFT! Who has to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want to death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. 4 says stop, and Jill said, I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyavania. Kanyavania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. Fucking Kanye Vania was like, we don't like Senator Armstrong and this bitch. Nanomachine, son.
Nanomachine, son.
Alright. The Alex figurine. So, I have 4 days to get 10K?
Yeah.
Bruh. I'm about to buy. Fine. Let's go to work. Oh. Evening. Hey, Joe. Gil's in the back sorting the ingredient shipment. I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog. What? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Don't you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Verhehe! Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting an act can be tiring, you know? So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure.
Whoa. Normal Verhehe. Awoken Verhehe.
Awoken Verhehe? Why do you refuse to gain power? The power of Fortis Sparta. Father. I don't have a father. Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. A Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just a thing. So tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. Depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Something spicy. I'm gonna give you a Mars blast. Bitch. Verhehe. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for the animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for the creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. Haven't had curry in ages now. Hey bartender. Call me Joe. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out? I should apologize for my behavior and thank you at that. Don't worry. I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid past. Gil, Jamie, you... did you say something? Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again? Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We'd have people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator. I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. You think I'm some sort of criminal though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the foon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something better here? On it. By the touch. Here you are. This isn't bitter. Because you're the bitter one now. Sorry. Don't be. It wouldn't surprise me if it became a force of habit to my weird orders before. That cat Boomer the other day, what about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat Boomer. No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. Yeah. You're right, Jill. You're right. This is over. Give me a second, y'all. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now. Bartender, thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. I think I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. A Gatto punch. Here. Oh, you got it right. So what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. You have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just a season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Mel guy. He started a really tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Mel? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became... Mega Santa. Eggman, nigga. Guys, I'm talking about Eggman Nega, okay? The character from Sonic. Yeah, Santa became Mega Santa thanks to the Redmond family.
Joker, do you like coffee?
Fuck you!
Mega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega okay. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Mel? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. You know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks only eat Nuke and think they're better than anyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me your Fringe Reaver, will you? Sure. Let's get him a nuke!
It's cola.
Nuka-Cola. Here you are. Ha! Thanks a lot. Wonder if he'd be happy if I gave him thinner just because it's wrong and thus free. So any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't got much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have long been deleted. Security cam, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, I got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there, like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength, or that the writer of The Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then. No, wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Booba!
Yeah. Oh man.
Don't make me whoop your ass too.
Was this like a sex thing?
It's now safe to keep fapping. Things are pretty quiet outside. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if the game is gonna change slightly whenever I beat it. Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Let's get Kim a big beer. A big bad to touch. Here. Thanks. So how you been doing? Pretty good actually. My hair stopped falling out, my appetite's coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. Suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. A bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment. And instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give this kind of rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly, so BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh. Realty Nua is a bit of weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really. I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes, but in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they only started around 3 or 4 new projects, and they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Nah, I just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all part for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side, you must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Okay. I feel like I've been serving them a lot lately. Yeah. We're rushing for that shit. Here you go. Yay. Actually, Joe, I came here to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really tough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had the patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know. I feel like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now. Thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. I did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but nah, don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you're putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright? She want that bubbly.
Bubbly.
Here, thanks. Hey Joe, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss. Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you! Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine, I'm alive, I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me, I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you? Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Joe, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says okay. Something overcame me, but you intervene and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you, saying that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come thank you earlier, I do that at least. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You should have a second chance, so use it as best as you can. You have a second chance to use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Joe, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe. Maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Hey Joe, long time no see. Did you miss me? Here's a gift. Who the fuck are you? Anna. What? The girl from the beginning of the game?
Oh.
The last time we saw her, everyone was like, why are you talking to yourself? Really long time no see. Seriously, feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. Wait, is this her other friend? Oh, okay, never mind. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How does she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of read in the middle of the screen. Are you fucking fourth wall breaking?
What?
Hard not to see them, actually. Wait, at the beginning of the game, she shows up and she's like, "Hey, you gotta she basically did this right here. I'm gonna put it on I'm gonna send it to you guys on GIF actually. She basically shows up. Wait, goddammit, I don't have it saved, but here, I have it saved over here. Bitch, if you don't know the fuck up right now, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Hold on. She shows up and she's like this.
Same character.
Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean that's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. What?
Damn.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledge me! Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks. I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short? At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt?
Wait, is that
Why?
the one that people were talking about? The cosplay?
No. To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. Okay. Now that I remember... Okay, unless Dana didn't see her because she had Say's helmet on. But remember when Dorothy came in and she was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to do this with my clothes. Or I'm trying to do this. But like it like turned her invisible to like cameras or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what if it's like that where like she's like invisible to like almost everyone? Well, I mean, like technically she is, but like, I mean, you get what I mean. Like, what if she's like not a ghost? There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not at all wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Joe, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap,
Yeah.
did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of those dogs near the counter, sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Bro, I'm gonna get fucking evicted! Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking, what if like the shit we've been buying to make Jill not be distracted is what's stopping her from seeing this fuck ass girl? Am I losing my mind? Well, you see, you never had a mind to begin with. Yeah. Buying a poster will print for getting too distracted. Well, I'm trying to save money though. The what poster? The movie poster. I guess it's fine. It doesn't cost too much. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if just for a little bit. So Gabby is X's sister. So I'm like, who the fuck is Anna? Where the fuck is Andy?
Is she okay?
Biker gang arrested after vandalism.
Kindly.
Taylor the
turn
Brain
back.
tired after name change request. A couple weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solo Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was fortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor told the AE team, I like the name Taylor and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor's currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Yes, the brain. The brain in a jar. Unusual meeting today held at the Parliament today. Delegates discuss the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled out during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing in so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Okay, bro. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. Member of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us, they know they can't take us down in the street, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender. Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Okay. Fuck it, I guess. Hopefully I can get money. I don't know. Maybe me getting kicked out is part of the process. Good evening. Hey Joe. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? What? No, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Julianne Natalie Stingray, what are you doing? Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First though, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. So it feels worse to ask you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. 31st is written in a different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assume you say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I don't really want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me, what drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes, and the fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want to hear, I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Huh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to leave the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hate a feeling like that. I want to run away this time. Good. Because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's for friends of four. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Let's get to bashing butts as well as these nuts. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, don't forget. I'd buy that for $1!
$1 is this like a sex thing?
Fuck you!
Very sexy.
Whoa, what did Ruby say? I know what Ruby said. Ruby said,
Go fuck yourself.
seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. The second one, 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yup. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Joe. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses have been popular this year. I heard that they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Ahem, sorry for that outburst. Wow, you look so happy. I felt happy too. Why shouldn't you hide your happiness? Anyways, can you give me a Cobalt Velvet, please? Sure. Yeah, okay. Nerd. Fuck! Fuck! Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. Yeah. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for too long. Can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's been better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Ahem. It'll take longer to heal. But as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, and her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, and the teachers at her school didn't help. Say's not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look across her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to a teen herself though, people mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say's no better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I heard that one before. A crevice of spike!
Magically lit itself lantern.
You managed to
Shit.
what?
I found a magical lantern that can turn itself on.
Oh yeah.
You detect evil spirits.
Here you go. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say
Just
asked for,
here.
you know? Now that you mention it. You know, back when Say reappeared, it seems like she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Last she found a familiar face after all that chaos. Did she tell you we had to talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She's afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard, only after seeing her covered in bandages, but after seeing her so chill for before. I guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did. I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. Has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, why can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there's people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that, right.
Beer?
Big old motherfucking beer. Motherfucking beer, motherfucking beer. So I realized that you can basically move all the drinks to the fucking thing by just clicking slightly on the edge of where you can fucking do them. Thank you. No, thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? What do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Joe. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who was there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've done a Mercury Blast, maybe.
Blast. Oh shit. You're not getting there.
Pre-blast? Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Scylla came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday's actually 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got into her head that being born on the 25th, she was a spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Red Mern family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Scylla mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? Not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Oi mate, let's get something fucking bubbly. I'm gonna give you a fucking frothing water. Yeah. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye? Sure. Huh? I feel you shouldn't tell me that. She told you my story. Means she likes you enough. It's fine. You remember when I told you one white knight sent me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently he was running away after doing something. Dunno. We were at the park, and he held a sausage. At one point they tried to approach, and he gouged Stella's eye out. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I couldn't feel pain. I didn't know I could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella screams. It's chilling. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helmet on and put on an anguished Stella. I passed out, and when I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently the kid ruptured a couple of organs and I was put on emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Just damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy was here last time I came. I think he's the one that saved us. No fucking way. Virgilio? Really? Yo, what the yo? Holy shit! What made you think that? Sure, more pounds in years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? Ask for Virgilio there. Gotcha.
Awoken Verhee.
Verhee! I'd buy that for $1. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please, come again. What the fuck they make that voice? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Come again.
Welcome. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. It's break time. I don't need money, man. It's safe to keep fapping now. I wonder if I left food for 4? It's a good question. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. Oh no, don't tell me she was having one of those weird... You want something? The usual, I guess. You'll usual. Oh, the usual. I wonder what's wrong with her though. It's time for a piano woman. You little fucking shit. Old aged and fucked. 55233. Yes, this is perfect. Here. This is nice. 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 Nice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells you not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought to you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar? Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. What? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See? That's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it even come from? Well, solus means alone and ipsa means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? Doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is, please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. Should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. I feel like I've repeated that before. Fuck it, you're gonna get another one. You know what? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna snap you the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking power drive your bitch ass. Right here. Right now. Wake the fuck up. Wait, fuck! 3. Oh, duh, that's right, I can't add more than... Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian, but I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about that everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Huh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, the uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch, and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks, okay then. Ew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns. And itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Z... Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. Maybe it's another Dorothy. It's a wiener.
Whoa.
Oh my. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener. God damn. What were your busty with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Seems the wiener's too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? Seriously, Jill? She's making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. He might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. It's a bee. A pizzario. All on the rocks and cooked. Ah, go cook it. One off. Wait. I was about to fuck up again. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why didn't you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hit on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and... I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I answered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seemed like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all of my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you now? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there are also semi-legal. There's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love? Of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? She got arrested! Is their gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten into a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. You want anything else? I have a piano, man. Alright. Piano man. Oh. Wait, I can't make a big one of this. Here. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, you two an item? What are you trying to say with that laughter, Gil? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Huh? You work with this hunk of a man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with it smells so close? Yo!
Hey, yo.
Ever heard of the expression, his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry? Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all, I'm having my doubts lately. Are you implying he's not good game? Oh, don't misunderstand, Gil is good game. He's not bad looking, he's a gentleman, he's always attentive, but he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting close to somebody. You don't have to marry him, just push into a closet.
Damn.
Not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Here we go again. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Ah! That's a new one. Wow, flawless!
It's a pocket buddy, I'm out of
Flawless victory.
Bro, what day is it? I have 2 days. I have 2 days, man. Joe wonders if Maneki Nekos actually bring luck, but I want to prevent from getting too distracted. Okay, I need to look this up. What does it mean for Jill to get too distracted?
Nothing. It means nothing.
Mechanically, this makes mixing drinks harder because she forgets or scrambles clients' orders instead of showing clear reminders. Oh. You lose the direct text and prompts for drink recipes during the mixing phase, forcing you to rely purely on memory. Jill's inner monologues randomly stray. Oh, well, fuck that, man. It's a good thing I've been buying these items because, man, I don't have the memory for these. I mean, like, I don't even know if the fucking drink thing would work, but they wanted me to get something. Let me see. Maneki Neko, there we go. Okay, I got 2 days. Yo, big man, what's up, Fritz? How you doing, bruh? You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Wiener. Pinar. Pinush? Peen? Wee wee?
Noche.
Wait, the bar called Valhalla? Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is in need just like me. Anyway, the place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good for me. You redeemed the beer redeem. Well, Fritz, you keep reminding every time you redeem it, and I keep forgetting every time to remove the beer redeem. I don't have any beer. I mean, there is beer in the fridge, but it's probably like 6 months old, so. I'm gonna drink some goddamn motherfucking Gatorade instead. Oh, and I got water here too. A little bit left anyways. Let's see. Woman marries anime pillow. First spaceship colony to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity will start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. Gatorade sounds good right now? Yeah. I got a whole bunch. Well, not a whole bunch, but I need to buy some more. But yeah, I do have a good bit. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, Shin Out of Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats to a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. And the reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. What's this game about? I'm still figuring out, bro, but all I know is that you play this girl Jill and she makes drinks and people come in and you give them the drinks and they be saying shit. So I don't know how far into the game I am, but yeah. It's a pretty funny game. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet, live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces thanks to new technologies. The traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a little object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma! How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old woman? Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son. I mean, you can, but it's highly frowned upon. Just saying. Either that, or if you're in Neo, Alabama, then fuck it, you know.
Well, don't fuck it, because you'll fuck each other up.
Hey, don't use that word here. We don't like it.
Nope.
Anyways, I think I bought the thing. I did, yeah. Bartending Doom Scroll Simulator. Right now we're just reading like the little news bits between work days or work nights.
Fucking hell.
Which some of them are kind of funny. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. What if firecrackers scare off the dude? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Wait, why did you come in and disappear? Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Well. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? Oh, Friday? On Friday, yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So I flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say, so I remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night? Interesting, so I didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice. For the guy that wouldn't come. Oh my god. Mars Blast. I swear to God. If I don't get enough money, I'm gonna kill someone. 6142. La 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 la. Here you go, mate. Well, you didn't mess it up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight 30. He just stays quiet after a bit. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing.
Yeah, let's go!
It's suplex time! Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. I don't know about that one. We're gonna suplex his ass so hard. He's gonna wish we didn't suplex his ass so hard. Oh. Here you go, big suplex. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier power driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe I needed to look for a specific file that... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body.
Oh, no, you can feel them in your eyes, no. I cast tungsten ball sack. Oh, no. Oh!
And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again. That didn't sound right. I'm gonna give you a Grizzly Temple! Get fucked. Bam. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you cut him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. A bad touch for Alma.
No!
Here, Joe, you have such a petty sense of humor. Petty? Yeah, whatever. Guilty as charged. So we'll put you in a good mood. Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Holy shit! Hispanic family, chill! You know what? What am I saying? Hispanic family is fucking usual for this shit. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but... I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but... I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while, and she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house. I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her. You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years. Jill, how the fucking old are you? Cause god damn, cougars beware. I'm coming for you. You know, they usually say, hey, cougars 1 mile in your area or whatever the fuck, you know, type of ads. But nah, the new ad is, I'm in the cougars vicinity. I'm 1 mile away from cougars. I'm coming after you.
Is this like a sex thing? Is this like a sex thing?
God damn. I didn't even hear anything from that. I mean, the music is loud, but...
It's working. We're safe. America is secure. You want my property? You can't have it.
Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made certain not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine. Aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dear Dad's ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place? Right. Give me a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Booptini. Coming up. Here, this is the thing, let's start. Boom. Oh, shit. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became an animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, she said... After the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? What? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. her role model sister went against everything she held high. She held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, can I lift her sweater? You want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough. Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and the sister is your other sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage, lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry, can I get a beer? Right. Beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Beer? Oh no, someone's fucking with Joe, bro. Not in a good way. Fuck! Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Laura introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Holy shit! Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. But you're here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
Wow. I really am losing my marbles. Not that I had any marbles to begin with.
I wonder what the fuck happened to my old marbles, man. It must be somewhere at my fucking mom's place.
Was this like a sex thing?
It's less chilly today. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hey. Oh hey, what's up, kid? Ah, Norma. Ugh. You're back! Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Yeah, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, I'm not complying. Well, for starters, by not complaining, giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Oh, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that I'd be a waste to spend money in a university. That it'd be a waste to spend money in university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me. If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. A bleeding Jane. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character, don't know? What are you? What are you? A cute girl? Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Who the fuck else is here? Unless we're just making drinks for him. I mean, we are making drinks for him, but yeah, whatever. Bad to touch. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yup. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothin question. The Dorothin Inquisition. Dorothin Inquisition, Dorothin Inquisition, Dorothin. Ouch! I biz my tongue. I biz my zung. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey! Ah, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy drink? Sure. Fluffy dream. How fluffy must this dream really be?
Fluffy.
Oh, so fluffy.
Thanks. I want to poke your glitch ass. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. Gil! It's time for you to get to work. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Joe, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It's not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stenkovich. Was it Stenkovich? Let's call him Stenkovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stenkovich funded the research, and in this move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stenkovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions, why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their head were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit though that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you to say someone got protrusions because of codification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stankovich. Huh? I just remembered Sylvia Stankovich was around my age when I was a teen. There was some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecracker makes Dana a dull girl. Hey, bruh. Hey, man, where's my fucking money?
Fucking money.
Bro, I'm gonna get fucking kicked out. Just thinking a lot about Kira Miki. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. 4. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous? How much is this fucking poster? Only because you're $300, bro. If I don't get enough money, man, I'm gonna riot. And the game's probably gonna end because I didn't fucking have enough money or something. I'm so fucking tough. I'm so fucking tough, that's right. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new frame in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white knights and don't go after 5 PM unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour lull. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake? Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out? Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Cry face. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Winky face. Or something. The street is closed. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilim company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke, but the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Anime, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing? Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced to address the situation.
She's 17.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk
Good
about
God.
that. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. I mean, it was always a crime.
Oh.
What do you mean? I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Jill says, Gods be praised. First silly law I'm all in for. Exactly! Anyway, BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings and we can't continue in the red, peer representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, Augmented Eye. Is 4 not talking today? I see. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandma... Ford's not saying anything. Okay.
He's just a car.
Yeah, he's just a cat now, I guess. He doesn't talk to me anymore. I swear to God, game. If I don't get a lot of money. Hey. Okay. So we got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Joe, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Joe? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? He what? A client of his. A girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, I'm gonna play some music. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's time to fuck. Gil with a crush, huh? This place? Great! Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stockwoman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there! Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. He wants the usual big fat ass beer. I'm going to kill you! Donovan D. Dawson! Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You think with all that's happening, they stay and do more reports? But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I have to come up with some new sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will oversensationalize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Yeah. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Illegal chicken!
Damn.
Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. That's actually kind of smart. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A moonblast? That's anyone for him. Moonblast. I think I should. No, I won't be able to make this big. But I can't fuck you up. Wait. fuck.
About to say yeah.
I'm about to blast your ass, bro. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... What brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits? She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? What were you looking for? Did you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those kink class. Yeah, personally. And so you followed her? I've yet to meet a movement that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of him. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Yeah, let's give him a pile driver. Literally. Get fucked up. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you! Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really. And she did hire me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Yeah. Sparkle Star. See if you have anything special to say about this. Here. Thanks. So you didn't know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come onto you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single. That kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you, it was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much, it strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier, more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Joe? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. I'm not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too. Sunshine Cloud?
The good bunch.
Yeah, the gut punch. Here, have a manly drink. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class Chia, right? That I am. I asked you something about your model? Sure. Are any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have a port on their heads which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really. Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times, but also laughs a lot, and Lali at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if you want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a sparkle start first. Alright? Yo, that's what I gave you earlier. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Joe. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, skills back. I'll take my break. Alright. Fucking Gil just getting a random compliment. He's just like...
Like, thank you. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I'm at the call here tonight.
Alright, man.
Y'all have a good one.
Later, bruh. It's now safe to keep playing. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt? Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. Bleeding Jane. Oh, blended. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today, waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil's the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey Joe, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of White Knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any White Knights still stuck in their suit had to take their armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built on patents and trademarks, I can see how. There is one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of Henshin heroes. Yo! He looking like the Kamen Rider!
I'd buy that for $1. Wait, it's not on the fucking news. No.
Wait, they got Sailor Moon on the fucking TV?
Sailor.
And what? Ahem, they look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He was one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people to be would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all things in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you? True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces, but regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state, where corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks or the like, those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council being behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp's actually doing. Yeah. So what were you saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? Ahem. Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's give her a henshin. Here, thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out she was just here. Again? I'm sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that what made her famous so quickly, how she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? Ahem. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Sei and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Heh. Hey, can you give me a classic drink? Sure. She wants classic. Let's get her frothy water. Here you go. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? Sei, told me about your eye. That? Oh yeah, I knew. You did? Sei told me. I'm alright, don't worry. Still, that was quite the, I mean, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might be just as shocked hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. The tech and the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Oh. Still, she also told you about that Virgilio guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilio Amandio. Didn't add any results, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow white knight, declared MIA. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, seek him to thank him. It's the least I can do. Oh. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? We don't know that tech we patented anyways. I get trying to crack it in the first place, but how would it be true if the tech was patented in the first place? It isn't? Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside of one of their suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. In this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we all things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No, hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stopped, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again and expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Joe. What's the point of midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender, I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. Cobalt velvet. And a big one. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does this name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Joe? I made sure to delete that blog, no evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all this stuff archived. What? Why? Why? Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Joe, relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays, that would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just remembering all that stuff is... Ugh. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig up the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. Occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys, and I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down, especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're alone in the booth. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like a reference to both the Lovers and the Hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. I'll have a Sugar Rush. Sure. Sugar Rush? Are they trendy now or something? You know what? Just for that, Alma? You're gonna pay more. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such. Introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. Remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker? And the second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had some awesome chemistry, I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Well, damn. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring a friendship, I would say just this. They're real and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why didn't you get your hands chopped? Heh chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First is that I spent lots of time typing and the replacements helped me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's the other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was the young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. Bit of a cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, you sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. No, you don't. Eh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Wait, there's no signal on the TV. Hey Elmo, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine collectors could leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart, and it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. So an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look, it's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then, see you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am, what about you, Gil? For some reason, the other girl left him like that, it seems. You think? Might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so. That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't Twin Tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems to good old wrestling, but... Ahem. No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling, so now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Fuckboy! Ah! 8th grade what? Oh god, did I just barely scratch by? Oh my god, I think I got enough money. Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Holy shit! We got it! Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. I have 23. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Force says, yay! What time is it actually? It's 10:45. I think I could do another day. Yo. Let's see. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents of the New Rage. Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Sumeraki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived here before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. Huh. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations prevent Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Fortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws they'll have in the future regarding their existence. People look more robot-like by the day too. True. Let's see. Valhalla. Name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. Funny numbers and little letters are just a code. Anyway, I just visited this cute small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area is called Neon District. First, it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back. But once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. Bartenders were a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. Yeah, true. Well, let's save. I'm so glad I fucking managed it, man. I'm so fucking glad. Make sure Jill pays all of her bills. And hey, New Year's. Oh no, it's just one more day actually. Saturday. Good evening. Yo, are you humming since Shine Spark? Ah, hey Joe. Are you okay? Are you in love maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? I only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh, Streaming-chan. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender. If that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak since I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Huh? Do I have something in my face? This guy's totally fucked. This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Yeah, whatever, just keep it down. Oh, Joe, you're... Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. No, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Did she actually leave? Oh, hey, Betty. And Deal. You're too happy and you're too mopey? What happened? I was right? Huh? The lower girl was head over heels for him? Was right on the money? Say, that girl. I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways. But he was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. A Friday beer for Chiefful Betty. Son of a... Two, 4, 2, 4, and 8. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. Retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beamy face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. Just a Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic, so I guess we'll go with the Blue Fairy. Aged and mixed. Here, thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't she share the bed sheets? Snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with mouth open? What do you think, Joe? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time? I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this, Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud9. Or is it fucking Cloud9? What about Sneaky Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change your mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you'll lose nothing by... what? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilim. So I don't know how well it applies to you. Yeah, these things are humans and all, but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all, but organs. It was truly encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, it makes them more interesting. Instead of going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the creator of social experiments involving Lilim migration, so... Anyways. Just try to get to know her, you'll find out soon. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man. And a piano woman. Sure. Piano man and piano woman. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order it like that then? Huh? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't, for the life of me, leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. It's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah! We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Joe. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Party? I'd love to go! But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Okay. What was that drink? We're gonna get her fucking ultra wasted. There you go. Here. This is not what I wanted. Sip. Are you even trying, bartender? Sip. Sip or talk, not both. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? That's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it. No thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this Zinni heaven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question, where are the dogs? Either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, new newspapers, managers, talking dogs, and yeah, this is the same old bar like last time. I might see you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Sierra thing. and then trick the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any news stories. This is not a newspaper, you know? Or is it a crazy stories on the man's streaming service? That's a big fat lie, you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe a pretty boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it. Well, Kira Miki came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt that she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. No, I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Okay. How about we give you a fluffy dream? Oh, Asian mix. Here you go. Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know you're boring today. You're not chatting that much nor doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Huh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Wow, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Wanna know who that is? You know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then? Not taking any chances? Oh, come on. Bartender? You're making lots of faces there. It's nothing really. Did two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe. In or not her voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're only calm today. Oh, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. Alright? Ah, Joe. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh? It's save time. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She is sending congratulations your way though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though? How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get too close to, you know? You ever talk about yourself? You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through you. Make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after the Idol Girl came by yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming and listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the Idol Girl, did you? No, why would you? Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know. It just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listen to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've ever heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Elmo finds Gil attractive. It's a good question. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh? So just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I have a gut punch. Coming right... Huh? What? Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? Could be. Gut punch you. Old age the mix. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans have to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm right here, like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet that's more like it. Blue Fairy. Yeah. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually try to start conversations with AIs, but after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know. Makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. Helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me. Besides, I always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it would all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is, you love me? Don't ever do it. Anything else? Let's go with the sugar rush, okay? Pretty standard, pretty standard. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it this lipstick problem, the solipsist problem got solved. Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My mom, guardian, call her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them. Where do these feelings come from? Would I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing it, but it makes me feel like that? What tells me that I'm in my body? What is real? Boom. Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that Go-Go's a blast. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee's too much of a prick, and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Joe will be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilum. Cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Wanna participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? For the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender. Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan? Yes? No, I meant that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome ass lies of humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place as I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. Then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came I ended up with a greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need a cracker shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. Oh, we're good asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yup. He cut into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his... I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cut all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money on... That's money that you're soliciting, that's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal if it were not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously. Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know that they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. I need 2 big beers. 2 big beers. 2 big beers. 2 big motherfucking beers. Here. Cheers. Cheers. It's busy. Oh well. Only condition they stipulated for the Zakimura is that I can't use it for premium content. Not that I would have, but you know. Boring nights, lonely nights, everything can be a dildo if you're brave enough. That kind of stuff. Yeah, you tell me. I can show you something too, but only if you let me promote myself at the end of it all. Sure, go ahead. Ta-chan! Oh shit! She has little cat ears. I see you're no stranger to lewd content, but does the streaming site allow it? Well, first they gave me the means to stream, but my website was different from theirs. Eventually the demand for adult content grew, so they added lots of gates to let people get lewd. They created an age gate because of you? Yep. Nice. Is there any other streamer you feel might dethrone you? Well, MMA Junkie 2040 is seriously becoming a threat by the day. He got this dog to train with him, and suddenly everyone got interested in mixed martial arts. I wish him all the best, but he's crazy if he thinks he'll take away my spot. Oh yeah, that guy. He was better when he was fatter. Not only was it all the more funny, but it was more inspiring. I'm not exactly a fan of dogs either. Well, it's been fun, Dorothy, but I gotta go. Mind if I stick with you for a bit? Oh, by all means, let's continue the escapade then. Sure. Bye, honey. See ya, honey.
Honey.
Should I remind Dorothy that those ears of her are signal jammers? Nah. I wonder if the stream looks distorted though. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We were in the same place? Here, Joe. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. Thanks, Dana, for the bonus. I did not get a flawless one, though. Bastards. You have no notifications or reminders. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true within a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Happy New Year. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. And the Force says thanks. Well, I better end it here before it gets later. I think we got one more day, maybe. No news. Surprising. Alright, y'all, I'm ending the stream.